All right, today is another beautiful day the Lord has given unto you and I. Ebusia mi wakwa abashonko eba possible TV. Any day kwan so and then they can win the channel is YouTube and inside and say me be so by the brand video no. We share and like or comment or subscribe we and share content no and also recommend the channel no amoni be so nye videos in be here. Meeting Eddie Francis Achu aka possible nim sem nyaji makunya say o man kon Ghana emu nsem and me domu suko ekọ hwem na me di bi ababeso. Me no ka so sisi audio ba ko bi adrop. Enko ni ko tin sem audio
pages and na yekopiem ani yekopiem wo yankase former president John Dramani Mahama akachini na eni se lawyer Chum say Mahama and former president Mahama ni staffs abroad 1,000 people say omobro napco trainees so Rachel say yankase former president say skadodro na ebisa for yencha won yenkoti audio no me sure say over subscribe to Kintu TV over like over comment or your comment section or you have me a notification bell on so mama say be uploading new videos or say be carrying yencha won yenkoti marcia with us.
Let me check. It is never true. I have in my hands my sample report. When you say every year, January beginning of the year, presidents we had this report in Parliament. And the other one to say these things are documented in Parliament. The MPs in the war, but I'm twist them. Obi 2010, and I beg you to give me time. Why? Because also confidence on the kind. Obi 2010. Said the Professor Mills. The total number of staff at the presidency, and you see, we need to teach the public so that everybody will understand. I can educate the public. The total number of staff at the presidency is 748. President Mills, 2010, 13 years ago, 748. Out of that, no be ministers of state at the presidency in 2010, no more 6. Presidential staffers, obi, I had some with year no. Presidential staffers under President Mills, now 27. Other political appointees, 91. Public sector employees. Public sector employees, 624. Obi, it is never true that when you go to the Jubilee House, there are 1,000 presidential service. You see, and people assume, I say, watchman no jina bank here woman see. Okofi or say or more bank, it's from a banker. Not everybody working at the presidency is a presidential staffer. When you pick the law that establishes the office of the presidency, there were people. There were category of staff that are called presidential staffers. And you'll be more presidency, and you're a presidential staffer. See, the more appointment, you are given an appointment as a presidential staffer. It is different from cleaner, or you're more presidency. It is different from IT support, or you're more presidency. It is different from secretary, or you're more presidency. Me a presidential staffer. But under the night, don't go for the 2021. I think what I have here is the 2021 report. Minister of State at the presidency. Nana Kufa the 2021. One Minister of State. As at 2010, na 6. 2010, na 6. John Atamils, na 6. Nana Kufa na 1. Presidential staff is 44. 44. Obi, let it be put on record. There are no 1,000 presidential staffers at the office of the president. 44.
94.7.
44. There are other political appointees. 292. 292. Until the 44 no, ebeka 292 no, and they count one minister of state at the presidency no one. The total political appointees at the presidency 337. Under John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama in 2016. OBTA, Minister of State at the presidency as at 2016. Minister of State at the presidency. This is the year John Mahama left office. No, 6 ministers of state at the presidency. Obuti 6. Nana Akufo-Addo has 1. 6. Presidential staffers and John Mahama were 61. 6-1. Nana Akufo-Addo has 44. Tia Obuti and you. Presidential staffers and Nana Akufo-Addo were 44. John Mahama there 61. Other political appointees are 118. Nana there 292. And then we have what we call public sector appointees. Omu civil servants. Obi 2021. Omu 658. These are not politicians. Yebeto omo ho. Omo no civil service in the post omo. Eye ni post omo ba presidency wo. Na do be ko Dr. Baumia beba omo ho. So I just say John Mahama ko ye no civil servants omo te ho. Or your accountant, or your cleaner, or your gardener, or your stenographer. They are omo ye politicians. 658. John Mahama in 2016 now public sector civil servant 712 Obi 712 under John Dramani Mahama in 2016. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo in 2021 658. Nobody should do this to the people of Ghana. Share. Let us know copies for her. This is dated 30th July 2010. When you open this document, which goes to Parliament this year, 2023, 2022, catering division, where Atame was the or 43 catering division or staff 43. Your political appointees, your public servants, or seamstress
FM
or seamstress 5. Your political appointees, your civil servants, or washermen, or messengers, or librarians, or stewards, Department of Parks and Gardens, no, NIPA 51, Ghana Health Service, NIPA 17, Controller and Accountant General for NIPA 17, Audit Service 10, Fire Service 44, Public Works Department or Prestige 52, Ghana Post our staff 2 Obilesta County. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo 22nd March 2018. Obi and also some reports on call Parliament. Ubia Chief Directors, your politicians 2. Administrative class, your politicians 21. Executive and clerical class, they are not politicians 18. Records 32. Ebasa budget, supply and materials management, internal audit, IT, programmer, research, they are all not politicians. Department of Parks and Gardens 98. Ghana Health Service 46. Controller and Accountant General 13. Audit Service 7. Ghana National Fire Service 61. Public Works Department 64. Telecom, Telephone Exchange, Ghana Post, Ukani Nemboma, now 706. These are not politicians. These are not politicians. 706. They are public servants. It is about TV, Sonaka Radio, so can say, the part 1,000 a good presidency. First of all, either you are ignorant or you know, but you are deliberately trying to mislead the public. Because of the idea, and yeah, MPP in the NDC has this, MPP has this, and that's why I've shown you records of both Professor Atamils and then the friend is saying Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. And I'm just telling you, sir, this is John Dramani Mahama's statistics. Over 6 ministers of state at the presidency. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, 1. President Mahama, no, was 61 presidential staffers. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, 44. Me, I'm a presidential staffer. But not everybody at the office of the president is a presidential staffer. Until nobody should ever say it anywhere, say, and that there are 1,000 presidential staffers at the office of the president. If you say it like lawyer knows, he's not ignorant, he knows. But he's deliberately trying to mislead the public. Obi, the other issue, if we are asking for, your friend is saying, downsizing of government, the way our governance is structured, then we are asking for public servants to be laid off. Because like I've just shown you, 195-year-old office of the president, it moves 700 public servants.
94.7.
So the make 700 public servants. And really, if you say we should cut down the size at the office of the president, then you're asking us to sack public servants. If that is the case, let's have that conversation. Professor John Dramani Mahama list 897, 897, no, and most ministers of state, presidential services 61, other political appointees are normal cake 118. Obi, public servants 712. So maybe the 712 is what we are talking about. There is another thing. Some other government appointees 118, 292, Yami Koti and another, and then John Dramani Mahama. Obi, all scholarship secretariats. Kingsley Munina, they are part of Sadita no. Oh, Maslok. Into come Masloka. Some more Maslok, director of communication, be all Maslok or Kasa other appointee. Anything that I offer list now. When you take this list, you realize that there is a name of somebody who works at NEIP as communications for the institution. But okay, the list of friend is saying data from the presidency.
Because say offices under the office of the
president. National Identification Authority. Into Ubekono, Salis the Ukraine, National Identification Authority communications guy na PR no, or Kasa presidency data no, into one year, Obefi say, or to Jubilee House. But only institutions are a year under the office of the president. We know these things. These are official documents. These are documents that are out there in the public. All we need to do is we want to do the spin. We can do it. But let's tell them the truth first. Sure, I remember our last scenario be on this issue of size of number of ministers. Obi, for the optics there, for the optics. Say na ya dream na yen say minister so but it doesn't save anybody any money. Obi won say Kojo Oponkroma or MP for Ofasa ye be honorable Kojo Oponkroma. No, you're minister for information. Won say on G salary as minister of information. It is ene wo you Kojo Oponkroma as minister of information kra na. Sika abusumi bia controller na Ghana ban you tia won ho a salary no eno na ebetua. Let me give you another scenario. If there is an argument that we should merge information and communication ministry, okay, Obi, merge information and communication ministry. It doesn't mean say bakwaduma wejayo. Enti bia one merge enti your minister bakupe and a woho. But ejuma na communications ministry e woho esesom ye no eno no be den ombeye. Ejuma information ministry eno no be. The entire staff of the communication ministry, the entire staff of the information ministry, they remain. At the moment, if you say we should merge information and communication with the current arrangement, it means that you are going to save only 2 MPs from being ministers. But you haven't saved any cost on them because